Okay, so very important with preparing for MMIs is essentially knowing what to expect. So research the interview at hand, depending what medical school you're applying to. All medical schools have different criteria that they want to assess you. Practice simulated interviews. So do practice interviews with relatives, with people around you, just to get a sense of what you're trying to say and how you come across to other people. Most important thing is to also deal with people who essentially don't know you too well, so that they can call you out on things and pick up on when they think you're being disgenuine or when they think that you need to practice more on certain things. If you do it with people you know, they tend to understand what you mean, but you have to put yourself in the interviewer's shoes. The interviewer doesn't know who you are, doesn't know what you mean when you say certain things. So you need to try doing it with people who don't know who you are and who are getting a fresh perspective of you as an individual. Structure a few points that you can relate to. So essentially knowing that if you mention something in your personal statement, make sure you follow up. Make sure you essentially know what you're talking about. And if you bring up a point during your MMI, make sure you can back it up, okay? The most important thing about MMIs is not digging holes. Because trust me, when you've dug a hole, it's so hard to get out of. Know why you want to study medicine. Why not nursing? Why not physiotherapy? Why not radiotherapy? You have to be able to distinguish medicine as a course and a degree as to why you want to do this degree and not any other degree. Revise ethics and be able to give a balanced argument, so be able to weigh the pros and the cons of anything and be able to then give a conclusion based on your understanding of the pros and the cons. Increase your communication skills by practicing, just having a conversation with people. Just making sure your people skills are actually where they need to be, so that you come across as a sociable individual who can communicate effectively with other people. Note down various skills depending on what medical school you're applying to. Like I said before, note down the various things that they are looking for, and essentially go on the GMC's medical student page in terms of what they want from a medical student. Because at the end of the day, you have to meet the criteria set by the GMC. Go on the GMC website to look at their medical students page, just to see what essentially they want in a medical student and what they want in terms of a finished product as a doctor. Just read recent scientific advancements. So just things like what's happening in science today. When you make a point, you have to be able to back it up. Most importantly, do not dig holes, like I said before, because in an MMI, when you dig a hole, it is very hard to get out of. And essentially, if the interviewer decides to go down that hole, you've kind of buried yourself. So only talk about things that you know, that you understand, and things that you can back up.